This is my HBI Savage X Nitro. I'm not a fan of the body, so I want to make it look like a Chevy El Camino. So here we've got a clear body that we can paint up, and this Nitro Savage has a 2-speed transmission. And for some reason, it doesn't shift gears. We've got to have a look at that too. So let's do all that, and then take it out for a blast. And here is what it's going to look like, hopefully. So we're going to start out with cutting out the body, painting it, and while the paint is drying, we can have a look at the transmission. Just check out how perfectly that came out. I learned that little trick from Mick Craddock. He's actually made a masterclass. I'm going to put a link to that down below. Oh, we've got a roll cage on here, so we either have to remove this head protector, or we've got to cut a little bit more out of the body. And after a little bit of trial and error, I finally got it to fit perfectly. Next, I've got to cut out the supercharger and the bumper. We have to mask up the windows, then we have to scratch up the surface so the paint's got somewhere to stick to, then mask up the rest of it so we can put some chrome onto the chrome parts. So now while that's drying, let's have a look at this 2-speed transmission. Now for round 2 in the paint shop. So here we've got the 2-speed transmission. This piece here has got some little fingers on there that spring out with centrifugal force. That latches it into the next gear. However, it's not changing gear. So let's put it back to factory settings. So here we have the factory settings. This screw here is what adjusts the shift point. So we've got a one that's as flush with the line there, and then 1.5 turns in. You can do it with the gearbox in the car with these access ports here. However, we're not going to see the base setting. So first of all, let's get this grub screw out of here. A little bit of blue Loctite. Wind it in flush, so about there. And then 1.5 turns in. And that should be set. So next, we can pull off all the masking tape, then give it a few coats of red paint. Next, we need to back it with white to make the red colour pop, remove the window masks, and then apply a little bit of window tint. And now we can remove the clear film and apply the stickers. Oh look, it's knocking a little bit on the bumper. Boom! Check that out. Here we are on location. So we've got to run this engine in a little bit more. So we're going to start it up, make sure it runs all right. Hopefully it's going to get second gear. Then we're going to put the body on it and try and get some nice shots around there and not cause it any harm. We are not harming this body. It's not run for so long, it's probably gunked up all the carb, isn't it? So we're waiting for the bubbles here to go and for the carb to suck in fuel. This thing's not been running for so long, maybe we've gunked up all the carb, so we keep tugging it.
That's what she said. It spits at you.
Yeah, so once it starts spitting out of there, then it should hopefully go.
What you got to do, Craig? Keep tugging it until it spits. Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go, it's going through now, look. There we go, blockage.
Harder, Kev.
Right, is it going to start? That is the question.
Of course it will.
Oh, getting hot.
Kev means business. He's stripping down.
Anyone got a glow plug spanner? So we could be flooded or we could have nothing in there. So we're going to get the plug out, make sure that it glows, make sure there's fuel in there, make sure it's not flooded, then hopefully it's going to work. Hey, cheers dude. The nitros are a pain in the butt. See, I'm here messing about with it, and these lot, look, they're all playing. But when it works, it's all worth it.
Come on, Smash, see if you can flatten the battery before Kev gets it started.
Yeah. So we've got the glow plug. Hopefully we've got glow. Yep. There you go, we've got glowage. Yes! So I've got to drive it around a little bit, warm up the engine, mess about with the tuning. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to tuning, but I'm going to give it a go. Make sure the 2-speed transmission works, body on, and go have some fun. Oh, I think it's still stuck in second gear. It's still not shifting. Hopefully once we've warmed it up, it will change gear. So here I am attempting to tune it. So it's definitely stuck in second gear. So I think it has a little bit lean on the bottom end. When it idles for a while and then you floor it, it's supposed to bog. Probably still a bit lean. I think the idea is you clear it out and then you let it idle for about 10 seconds and it's supposed to bog a little bit. Yeah, so that's, I think it's pretty good now. It's running really well, just no 2-speed gearbox. We've got a brand new spur gear. This one here is heavy duty steel and I've got a brand new clutch for the transmission. Let's get it in there and then take it out for another rip. In this video I've got to see this truck working how it's supposed to. In this video we're not going to give up. So you've already seen how this goes on, so to save a bit of time, boom, all fitted. Next up, a new gear. There we go, back in action. Hopefully this time it's going to be reliable. Let's go, Rip. Here we are on location. Please change gear, please work, just please. So full throttle, finger on the exhaust pipe, pull it until we see fuel going in. Hopefully it's going to work. Whoa. That's what I reckon. Ever since I've had this car, it just will not go out of second gear. I think it's stuck in second. I don't know what it is. I've adjusted it. I've changed the clutch inside it. It will not. Why? Why? So we look in there. We've got the adjuster. So because it's stuck in second gear, in my mind, we needed to shift later, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be.
So, see what happens, I suppose.
Oh, hey! I'll say a little bit more.
Oh, we got gears! Really?
It needs to be a bit more.
So I reckon it wants to go a bit later, so I'm going to go another
turn.
Right, another turn like that. Please work. Well, at least we got something now, which is better than before, which was like nothing. Yeah, changing. Changed there. I'm sure some of you engine tuning experts will tell me otherwise, but for me, it's going right. Got more noise coming. The car's running lovely. Man, these savages are so much fun when they're working. Second gear, yes! You gotta get yourself a Savage, dude.
That jumps so well.
They're so fun to drive, something about them. That is so much fun. That is worth all that messing around earlier. you win. Only by a little bit though.
You've done the exhaust.
Oh,
I'll run it like that. That sounds so much better.
I think it's broke the exhaust.
Snap the exhaust.
Oh. Oh.
That's plastic exhaust.
Yeah.
What stupid junk's that?
Right, we're on. Back in action. Oh, it's game over. Look, that nipple is supposed to go on the exhaust and it's snapped off. So we're going to get a metal exhaust for it. It's definitely running good now though, and we'll take it out again in another video. No, it'll run lean. No. No.